Hello kids! I am Teacher Badette. Are you ready for another fun and exciting adventure in the world of mathematics? That's great! Welcome to our class of Mathematics 5. Our topic for today is about divisibility rules. A whole number is said to be divisible by another number if the remainder is 0. For example, 72 divided by 9 is 8. 50 divided by 10 is 5. 24 divided by 6 is 4. And 65 divided by 5 is 13. What if the numbers are larger? How can we tell that it is divisible by another number in an instant? Don't worry kids, we have a solution for that problem. And it is what we call the divisibility rules. Divisibility rules is a quick way of determining whether a given number is divisible by another number without performing the division operation. Excellent, right? Now kids, since any number is divisible by 1, we will not include 1 in our divisibility rule. We will start in divisibility rule for 2. A number is divisible by 2 if it is even or ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. For example, 348 ends with 8. Therefore, 348 is divisible by 2. Now, let's move to divisibility rule for 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. For example, 432. We will have to add the digits 4 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 9. Now, we will divide 9 to 3. 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. 432 is divisible by 3. Our next rule is the divisibility rule for 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4. For example, 532. The last two digits of the number is 32, and it is divisible by 4 because 32 divided by 4 is equal to 8. Therefore, 532 is divisible by 4. Next is divisibility rule for 5. A number is divisible by 5 if it ends with 5 or 0. For example, 785 ends with 5. Therefore, 785 is divisible by 5. Our next rule is divisibility rule for 6. A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 and 3. A number is divisible by 6 if it is even and the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. For example, 6,132 ends with 2 and it is an even number. Now, we have to add the digits 6 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 12. 6,032 is divisible by 6. Our next rule is divisibility rule for 7. Now, all we have to do is to take the last digit of the number. Then, double and subtract it from from the rest of the digits. If the difference is divisible by 7, then the number is divisible by 7. For example, 574. The last digit is 4 and we have to double it. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. And we have to subtract 8 from 57. 57 minus 8 is equal to 49. 49 divided by 7 is equal to 7. Yes, it is divisible by 7. Therefore, 574 is divisible by 7. Now kids, what if there's a larger number? All we have to do is to repeat the process for larger numbers until it reaches the last two digits. For example, 3,948. The last digit is 8 and we have to double it. 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. And we have to subtract it from the remaining digits. 394 minus 16 is equal to 378. It's a little bit larger, right? Now, we have to repeat the process. The last digit is 8. We have to double it again. 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. And we have to subtract it again to the remaining digits. 37 minus 16 is equal to 21. 21 divided by 7 is equal to 3. Yes, it is divisible by 7. Therefore, 3,948 is divisible by 7. Our next rule is divisibility rule for 8. A number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last three digits is divisible by 8. For example, 23,888. The last three digits form 888 and we have to divide it by 8. 888 divided by 8 is equal to 111. Therefore, 23,888 is divisible by 8. Next is divisibility rule for 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. For example, 2,457, we need to add the digits 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 is equal to 18. 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2. Yes, it is divisible by 9. Therefore, 2,457 is divisible by 9. Our last rule is divisibility rule for 10. A number is divisible by 10 if it ends with 0. For example, 2,480 ends with 0. Therefore, 2,480 is divisible by 10. Now kids, do you already understand how divisibility rules work? That's great! For me to check if you really understand our lesson for today, I have prepared a short activity for you kids. I have here a table. For each number on the left, place a check under the number it is divisible by. I will give you 3 minutes to answer the activity. Are you ready, kids? Alright, let's start. Okay kids, time's up. It's time for us to check your activity. You have to check your own work, okay? Our first number is 45. It is divisible by 3, by 5, and by 9. Our next number is 136. It is divisible by 2 and by 4. Our third number is 1981. It is divisible by number 7 only. Our fourth number is 1674. It is divisible by 2, by 3, by 6, and by 9. Our last number is 6210. It is divisible by 2, by 3, by 5, by 6, by 9, and by 10. Who answered it all correctly? Excellent, kids! And that's all for our lesson for today. I hope you learned a lot from our lesson. Again, this is Teacher Badette. Thank you, kids. Goodbye. See you next time.